Hey everyone! Happy Sunday to you all, if this is going up on a Sunday. Today we're going to be doing something very special. I need to put this brush down. We're going to be doing something very special and very close to my heart because it is about books. If you don't like books, you're not going to like this video. So go check out the other video that I have uploaded and check out my others on this playlist, just right here. I am going to be showing you guys my book collection. This may have to be a two-parter video. But anyway, so I have this bookcase behind me, right there. And it is filled with books. The top layer is double stacked with books because it's really deep shelves because it's for like the little pull-out drawers that you can buy at the store. So that's what we were doing today. So we're going to start off with some of my most recently purchased books, and then we're going to move on to my favorite ones I've ever read, and then we're gonna go to the ones that I haven't read or haven't finished. I'm pretty sure I've bought more than just these recently, but these are the most recent books I bought. So this one is Tweak by Nick Sheff. I haven't finished it yet, but it's such a good book. Oh my god, better than what I thought it would be. I just really like it. And now this one, it's called It Looks Like This, which the book, it looks like this. I'm sorry, I'm such a nerd. It's by Rafi Middlefit. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I haven't read this yet, but it sounded interesting. It's a LGBTQ fiction. So, young adult. I don't know, like pretty much all these books are young adult. I'm sorry. Okay, I found my other recently purchased books once I saw this. Probably too scared to read them. It just sounds really good. I don't have the third book, but it looks terrifying. Those literally look terrifying. So I have, it's called Sanctum, and I have the prequel to it called, it's called Asylum. I don't know if I'm ever gonna read these because I'm literally the biggest scaredy cat in the whole entire world. And then I bought Simon versus the Homo Sapien Agenda. I wanted to read the book before I saw the movie, but I didn't. I was gonna buy this book forever ago. I just didn't think it sounded very good, which I was wrong. And then I have Heretics Anonymous. Okay, this book sounds hilarious. I haven't read it yet, but I need to. And then I have this book called The Honest Truth. This one is about a guy, like a teenager, and I'm pretty sure that he has a like terminal illness, and talks about him and his dog, and he wants to climb mountains. It just seemed interesting. Now we are going to get to some of my favorite books of all time. I've talked about this book before. It is my favorite book ever. I've read it multiple times and it always makes me cry. It's All the Bright Places. This one is by Jennifer Neven. Can't get over this book. It is just the perfect book ever. The next one is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This is an amazing book. It's a really good story about these two twins, Noah and Jude. It just goes on a story about their life. The chapters are like past, present, past, present. So I was very shocked. I kind of didn't like reading it that way. I'm gonna read it again, like read all the present and then read the future, or read all the past and then read the present, whatever. I'm sorry, I can't talk, but it is such an amazing read and I really like it. And I have another book from her, and after I got home from the bookstore, I dropped it. It had been raining and I dropped it, and I'm so mad at myself because look at her, look at her. It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. But it is The Sky is Everywhere. This is not a sequel to I'll Give You the Sun or whatever. And then it's kind of a funny story. Okay. It is such a good book. I say that every single one of these is such a good book, but literally this was like a life changer. I read this and I found out there was a movie, and the movie is pretty good. It doesn't really compare to the book, but if you're wanting to like watch the movie instead of reading the book, you'll pretty much get the gist of everything, but you're gonna miss a lot of details, This book is amazing, you know. It is about the author's own experience with mental health and depression and suicide and everything. Now we are going to move on to a couple John Green books. I don't think I have Looking for Alaska or Finding whatever it's called. I just know it has Alaska, but I do have Paper Towns. Okay, I really like this book. I really like the movie. Yeah, this John Green book, very, very, very good. Abundance of Catherines. Okay, it's a very good book. I read it in a day. I read it while I was at the hospital one night with my grandma, and I don't know, it was just really good. It had a lot of very quirky John Green stuff in it. It was really good. And also this one has like a little like dictionary section, kind of like there, like it tells you definitions of words or whatever. So that was pretty cool. And then I also have Mosquito Land. This is such a good book. It's about a girl, Mim. Her last name's Malone, which one of my last names is Malone. That's part of the reason why I bought this. Also, she's from Northern Ohio, so I was like, okay, Malone, Ohio, the Elvis and stuff, like obviously I have to get it. This book has been through a lot. As you can see, it makes me really sad to see the book in this condition. That's what you get whenever you carry it around in your purse. And The Great Gatsby, such a good book. Hey there. Okay, if y'all want to see something, I literally have like a miniature library right here on my bed. Hey kitty. We are back with more books. I took every single book out of my bookcase and I brought them over here, and you can like see them over there. So this is a good book. Cracked, very good book. I read it a while ago. Yeah, I read it a while ago, but it is such a good book. It's about mental health too. It's about someone who ends up in a mental hospital. It's really good. One of my favorite book series, and I have every single book. I don't have the cover for one of them, but it's the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series by Ransom Riggs. I started reading this in 6th grade when the first book came out, okay? I haven't read the newest one yet, but I am so excited to read it. Welcome to Night Vale. I listened to the podcast and I love it. This book is really good. Diary of an Oxygen Thief. This is a really good book. It is by Anonymous because I don't think they know who wrote it. And then there's Prozac Nation, which I haven't finished. This is another book that I haven't finished, but it's Confessions of a Sociopath, and it is a really, really good book. This book is so amazing. So I love Phantom of the Opera, right? Phantom by Susan Kate. Such a good book. It's such a long book, but it's worth every freaking second, okay? I have these two. I have Envy and Betrayal. These are very, very good books. They are like murder mystery books with these twins who solve mysteries. It's very cool. This one is actually a really good book. It's called On Immunity and It's called On Immunity and Inoculation. I can't talk, I'm sorry. It's by Eula Bliss. It is a whole book about vaccinating. She's a mother and she was always like on this journey about vaccinating her kids, whether she should or shouldn't, and it is very good. You can see all my little things. I used it for class. Dang, that's actually a lot of books that I've read. Okay, so now we're gonna go into ones I haven't read. We have Hoarding Up the Universe, which again is by Jennifer Niven. At the Fault in Our Stars is the book I read. One of my friends freaking lost the cover to it, and then we wrote on it. Why? This one is called Paperweight. I've read a little bit of it, but I haven't finished it. I'm not sure where the cover is, sadly, but again, it's about a girl with anorexia. I like mental health books, I'm sorry. I like stuff to do with that. Then I have Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I have The Jungle. Then I have Highly Illogical Behavior. I heard it's a good book. I just haven't read it yet. Every Last Word. Again, I haven't read it. I bought this from Target. It seemed very interesting. So this is Girl in Pieces. It is a mental health book. It's a very heavy book. It talks about very heavy subjects. So if you want to know what it's about, you want to read more about it, just be cautious of that. Then I have Alex and Eliza. I'm pretty sure this is like a modern take on like vintage love story. It's like Alexander Hamilton and someone else. Then I have Fangirl, which I watched the movie, but I haven't read the book yet, which I don't know why. I bought the book before I even watched the movie. The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. I don't know how to pronounce it. If there's any French people watching this, then please correct me. Then I have Turtles All the Way Down by John Green, and your girl got a signed copy. Next, I have The Haunting of Hill House. Then I have Roseblood, which is like a take on family opera. I've read the first few pages, but I haven't read it in a while. I thought it was cool because it has red ink. Then I have another Welcome to Night Vale book. It's called It Devours. Then I have The Fundamentals of Caring. And then this is a book that was given to me from a friend, and I haven't read it yet, and you will see why. That is thicker than Phantom. Then I have Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. Then I have A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. Oh, and then I have Doctor Who Psychology, which seemed interesting. I haven't finished it. But, oh, look, I have a Doctor Who bookmark in it. I have 2 Doctor Who bookmarks. I really like Doctor Who. Then I have The Trilogy of Two, which I haven't read yet because it just seems interesting, but it's not anything that I would want to read more than other stuff in here. But then I have The Sea of Tranquility. Then I have this self-compassion book. Therapist recommended it to me. And then, to top it off, we have the amazing book is Not on Fire. I Still Stand in and Phil. So yeah. That is all of the books that I have in my bookshelf. I will be counting how many books I have, and I will put it somewhere in this video if I can figure out how to edit, because if you can't tell, I don't know how to edit. So if you would like to see more stuff like this, just like random stuff that I have or whatever, or you'd like to see my favorites, like my favorite makeup, my spring favorites, March favorites, whatever, then I will definitely do a video like that. But I hope this video wasn't too boring, and I hope that you all like it. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment below. Tell me what your favorite book is. That'd be pretty cool. I love hearing what other people's books are, and I love getting book recommendations because I will buy the book. And thank you so much for subscribing, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hey there. Look at her face. She looks so scared. She's like, whoa, what is that?